Well, as you can tell by the ambient light behind me and the fact that my room's dark, it's currently nighttime. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. Frig's sakes, I wanted to get up earlier today and go to either Home Depot, Crappy Tire, or wherever and look for getting some PCP or PCB or friggin' some sort of piping so I can make an extension for that vacuum, but I woke up too late. Now I'm gonna have to go to bed early tonight and then go tomorrow to the son of a bitch place to get what I need to make this friggin' dream a reality, and that way there I can vacuum. But oh, check this out, you're gonna love this. The snow melted so much. Look at how much of the Trans Am we can see now. Yup, see a whole shitload of it, and look, I can pull my car up so it's nose to nose with the Trans Am now. Yeah, buddy. However, on either tomorrow or Monday, I can't remember what day, but they're calling for 20 centimeters of snow. Now, 30 centimeters is about a foot, so they're calling for just under a foot of snow. Anyway, I need to throw some socks on. I want to go to the garage and barbecue up some cheeseburgers because I'm friggin' starved. Now, you're probably calling me lazy because I got up at frickin' 8 o'clock in the afternoon, and you have full rights to do that. 8 o'clock in the evening, more like it, eh? Friggin' last night, I get home from work. I bought some beers to have this weekend. So I get off work, and I'm thinking, well, I'm just gonna have a couple beers and go to bed, and go from there. And I got my finger right underneath the tab to crack the can, and all of a sudden my phone's like, I'm like, what the frig? So I check my phone, and sure enough, it's Adrian. He's like, hey man, let's go for coffee. And I was like, oh, okay. So I stop opening the can and all that, and we go for coffee. Well, normally when I go for coffee with Adrian, we're only there for like maybe an hour or two. Well, last night we were there for 3 friggin' hours. I didn't get home till like 4:15, somewhere around there. And needless to say, I had 2 coffees, so I was pretty friggin' right roaring ripped, ready to rock, and wasn't really in the mood to sleep. So didn't get to bed till like friggin' 8 o'clock in the morning today, and then by the time I actually fell asleep, it must have been closer to 10-11 because I watched a couple episodes of Stargate Atlantis, and then I passed out, and then I woke up at 8 o'clock at night. So I got 8 hours of sleep, but it's like when I fell asleep was dead. So everything's closed when I got up at 8. I was like, frig sakes. Well, I got up at actually I was awake at 7, and it's 8 o'clock now, so I've been dawdling for an hour. But on the weekend, everything closes at around 6, so I couldn't really go and get the pipe I needed so that I could build this thing up and make it, you know, good and things. So, oh well, whatever. Anyway, you're probably saying why I got my jacket on. It's because I want to go to the garage and barbecue some cheeseburgers because I need something to eat, and I really feel like cheeseburgers again. That's why I bought those buns. So let's get out there and do this. Alrighty, we're out here in the garage. Just gonna fire up the grill. Yeah. Now there was a comment made on a video a while back about this barbecue, and somebody said they sent me $400 on my PayPal to buy a new one. Well, they were just trolling, and the guy who said that is also the guy who told me I need to bring Oreo out back and shoot him, or fire him out of the car at high speeds, or sell him on Kijiji because my dog makes him nervous. You know, you can always tell somebody by the way they think of animals. And I shouldn't even say animals, I should just say pets in general. You know, like, Oreo's my buddy. Like, he's a little dick sometimes and he's full of energy, but he's my buddy. And, you know, I would never consider ever friggin' hurting that fluffy puppy whoppy, you know? Like, frig sakes, the only way I'd give him up is if I had absolutely no choice. Like, I'm moving to London, you know, because I lost my job and all that, and I have to, like, I can't bring him with me. There's no way I can bring him with me. And don't think I would just drop him off at the pound and be like, survive for yourself, bitches, I'm out. No, I wouldn't do that. I would find him a home, and I would make sure it's a home that he's going to be really, really happy in. I wouldn't just give him up to the first person who says, I like Pomeranians, they're fluffy and cute, and my kids need something to chew on. Like, I wouldn't do that. Like, come on. But, no, this guy's like, he's like totally like friggin', yeah, get rid of your dog or I'm not watching your videos anymore. And sure enough, I'm like, wow, I just can't take this guy's nonsense anymore. So I friggin' block him and kick him off the channel. And I noticed when I did that, my sub count never even went down. Son of a bitch wasn't even subscribed. He was just linking to the channel, going to watch the videos and then bitching. If he was even watching the videos for that matter. Well, holy shit, we got our double fire. So that must mean this bulb is dead. I wonder if that's why it's black there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but she's pretty charcoaly there. So maybe I just need to swap out these two bulbs, and I might accidentally have myself another light bulb. Then this garage would be nice and friggin' bright. Oh my god, I need to clean my lens. Okay, well, using my shirt to clean the lens worked a little bit, but you can still see a lot of friggin' blops. I'm gonna have to wait till I go back inside and use my lens cleaner. But the floor in here dried up nicely, so that's bonus. I've said it before, I was waiting for the snow to melt, and then Rex has taken this thing off my hands. He's got a battle plan for it. If you want to know what that is, you'll have to watch his channel, Rex 4x4 on the YouTube TV. See what the fuck he does with it. Probably going to make it into a racing mower. He probably won't have enough time to do that before Pug's big tractor extravaganza in May. But, you know, Pug also does another race in the spring, or in the summer I should say, around August. And I think he does one in October too, because I went to that one last year. But, yeah, frig yeah. I would have done something with it, but honestly, all I want to do is go romping on trails, and I already got my romper, so what the frig do I care? Also, something we're going to have to do when the weather cleans up a bit, and I can get stuff out of the way and all that is, I need to drop the deck off of this guy again, the old Dynamark, the lawnmower, drop its deck, and clean out all the whatever, the friggin' mildew and shavings and all the dog shit and everything else in the backyard that's stuck to the bottom of the deck, because we don't want an instant replay from last year. If you guys remember last year when I was out mowing and the tractor decided to seize the blades, but the belts didn't quite seize, and she started just pluming white smoke because the belts were getting hot. That shouldn't be a problem this year if we clean it all out, and that'll be alright. Because I love using the riding tractor to do the backyard, because it just takes no time whatsoever, and then I can do stupid things like lawnmower vlogs, you know? Because I did that last year as a joke, and people actually friggin' liked it. Go figure, eh? Go figure. That's one thing I find with YouTube though. Like, you'll hear Bloke talk about it and a couple other people talk about it, and like, how do you make a real viral video? How do you make a real viral video? Well, the way I see it is, and I haven't made one, mind you, but some of my best videos that have gotten the most views are videos that I've uploaded going, who the fuck's gonna watch this? And then, sure enough, everybody watches it. So if you ever make a video for YouTube, and you're editing it up, and you render it, and then you watch it to see how it looks and stuff, and you go, who the fuck is really gonna watch this? Make sure it goes to YouTube, because a lot of people probably will. Another thing I need to do is figure out how to get the oil out of this thing and put new oil into it. Is that a Craftsman? I think it's a Craftsman. Yeah, it's Craftsman. So I gotta find out if the oil drain plug's on the base, or if it's on the top, if it's one of those where you gotta take the dipstick guy out and then just like fucking lean her up on her side so all the oil comes running out of the top, because the oil in there is pretty black and pretty runny. So if anybody out there in YouTube land has ever changed the oil on a Craftsman like that, it's just a 6.5 horse, or 6.25 horse, yeah, 6.25 horse Craftsman. I think it's like a 22-inch cut, 21-inch cut. So, if anybody's ever done oil on one of those and knows exactly the proper procedure, if you can let me know in the comments below, that'd be greatly appreciated, because I've never changed the oil on that. Dad did it the one year. Yeah, he borrowed it for some reason and then brought it back with fresh oil. I've never changed the oil on it, so I'm not exactly sure how, and it's most likely probably friggin' due. Also, I need to change the oil on this guy again. I change the oil on this guy every season, and this guy here, well, he was only ridden twice, and his oil's, that's a light brown. You can tell it's used. It's not brand new out of the jug, but it's still pretty good condition, so I'm not going to worry about this one here. Like, I've only, romped this once last year, so this year I'm hoping to get out a lot more, especially once I get around to building the gas pedal for it. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. And I want to play with that some more too this year, because that's going to be fun. But like I said, hour and a half trying to get a friggin' twist throttle for that son of a bitch. Frig's sakes, having cheeseburgers for supper tonight, and guess what I'm having tomorrow night for supper? Cheeseburgers again, because tomorrow I got to go over to my parents' house. And if you guessed the reason why I got to go to my parents' house, you win a prize. And if you guessed to fix Dad's computer, you win a prize. Yay! But yeah, Mom invited me over for supper tomorrow night too, and it's cheeseburgers. So, frig it, cheeseburgers twice in 2 nights. No, I don't really care. Doesn't bother me too much. But, oh yeah, I also wanted to mention, people were asking me what size tires these are. Well, Rex told me they're a 10-inch rim. Can I get a better angle on the other side? No, it's too fucking crowded in here. But, I don't know if these are Armstrong tires. I can't see. Oh, wait, what have we got here? 20 by 10 by something. I hope that's getting picked up on the camera. I can't see it on this angle. 20 by 10 by 11, I think? Frig, I can't even remember your name, bud. But, you sent me that link to the tire shop, and I do believe I saw 20 by 10 by 11s on there, so theoretically, these tires that buddy sent me, they're like, well, they're not even like the ones on the motorbike, but they're more like the ones on the motorbike where they're really gnarled and grippy, and, you know, they would hook in the sand and mud, no problem. And by sand, I mean like just dirt, where these things here, they're fine on flat terrain, but yeah, these are turf savers, right? And after seeing the tires that Rex put on his Dynamark, because Rex's Dynamark is just ridiculous, like, he's got like freaking 14-inch rims on his, I think. So his sits an extra 8 inches higher than mine, and I already find this thing sits pretty tall. His sits even taller. If you're wondering why that hose is there, that's from when the water heater blew. The guys had a frozen hose, so I came in the garage and grabbed this one here that they used, and then I just wrapped it back up. And yeah, I'm saving this hose and that hose over there for when the new tap gets put in, which is, Dad says, going to be this year, so yay! And so yeah, friggin' 10-inch rims, and the tires are nice, and like I said, Rex sits higher. I don't really want too much of a high height, because then you're top heavy and you could tip it, but I do want more traction. So I'm thinking those tires, what they call them, turf shredders, I'm thinking that'll do the job nicely.
It's the caps!
I find the easiest way to do these burgers up with cheese, because the problem is that the cheese is bigger than the patty, is to split them in half and cross thatch them, so it kind of looks like a cross. And it works out pretty good. Works out pretty good. So I'm going to let them cheese melt onto these son of a bitches. Then we're going to head into the house, make some burgers.
And then we're going to eat, because food is yummy.
Oh, frig yeah, the water melted. The water that was in the bottles. Well, I can't really use this water for anything, can't drink it. I can use it for coolant, I guess, but it's mineral water, so I shouldn't, because that's bad. But I guess I can throw it into the ground and water plants with it, maybe. Probably shouldn't again, but I don't know. We're going to end up throwing them out because they're junk. You ready? Oh, the cheese didn't melt, son of a bitch. Look at that. It's melted and joined. It's a seamless plus sign, except for you. You failed. But you two passed. Alright, I'm gonna load these on the plates. Gonna go burger up and eat. Oh, yeah!
Got me some cheeseburgers, bitches. Gonna go eat. I wish I had some bacon.
Bacon? I shouldn't say bacon. Because this is why. Bacon. Bacon. Really? Bacon. Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. 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 Oh, you're so happy. You're mad. Want some bacon? You want some bacon? Yeah, you do. Okay, gotta chill. Gotta chill. It's not bacon, but he thinks it's bacon. He thinks it's bacon. Want that? Do you want that? Yeah, you do. Okay, let's get him some bacon. Before he gets the yummy treat, he must do a trick. Yes. Ah, sit. No. Roll. No, that's not roll. That's better. Roll again. Good boy, take it. Good boy. Bye. Then he goes over there and eats and watch Scampers is going to give him death from above, probably. Or not. Oh, she's taking a shit. Never mind. Well, I think that's pretty much it for today, people. Gonna have me some Facts 10%. This is a fucking heavy beer. Tastes pretty good, but it gets you some fucking drunk. But, crack it open. Cheers. And thanks for watching, people. Hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, click that like button. Questions, comments, concerns. Down there they go. In my pantule area. And until next time, keep on vlogging.